What if the person who understands your emotions better than anyone else is also the one most capable of using them against you? That question alone should make you pause, because today we're diving into one of the most unsettling psychological traits few people talk about openly: dark empathy, the personality that understands you too well. This isn't about villains in movies. This isn't about obvious manipulation or loud narcissism. This is about people who seem caring, attentive, emotionally intelligent, yet leave you feeling confused, drained, or subtly controlled. And the most dangerous part? You may never realize what's happening until it's already too late. The comfort that feels too perfect. Imagine meeting someone who gets you instantly. They read your moods without asking. They know exactly when to comfort you. They say the right words at the right time, every time. You feel safe, seen, understood. But slowly, something feels off. Their kindness doesn't feel random. Their empathy feels calculated. And the emotional closeness feels like it's always working in their favor. This is where dark empathy begins. What is dark empathy? In psychology, empathy is usually seen as a strength, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. But dark empathy is different. A dark empath has high emotional intelligence, just like genuinely compassionate people. They can read facial expressions, tone of voice, body language, and emotional patterns with precision. However, what separates them is intent. Instead of using empathy to support or connect, they use it to influence, manipulate, control, gain emotional advantage. They don't lack empathy, they weaponize it. Why dark empaths are so hard to detect? Unlike classic narcissists or psychopaths, dark empaths don't appear cold or aggressive. In fact, they often appear warm, charming, supportive, deeply understanding. They listen more than they talk. They remember your vulnerabilities. They validate your feelings before subtly steering them. This makes them incredibly dangerous because your guard never goes up. You trust them, and trust is the doorway. The 3 traits behind dark empathy. Psychologists often link dark empathy to a mix of traits from what's called the Dark Triad: narcissism, a hidden need for control or admiration; Machiavellianism, strategic manipulation and planning; psychopathy, emotional detachment when it benefits them. But unlike typical dark personalities, dark empaths understand emotions deeply. They know what hurts you. They know what motivates you. They know what you fear losing. And they know exactly when to apply pressure. How dark empathy feels from the inside. Here's the unsettling part. Being around a dark empath often feels intense, not abusive, at least not at first. You might experience emotional highs followed by confusion, feeling deeply understood, then subtly guilty. A sense that your feelings are always being analyzed, difficulty explaining what feels wrong. They don't force control, they invite it. And slowly you begin to doubt yourself instead of them. Why people fall for dark empaths? Dark empaths are especially effective on people who value emotional depth, who are empathetic themselves, seek understanding and validation, have past emotional wounds. They mirror you. They reflect your values. They speak your emotional language fluently. It feels like connection, but connection without mutual care becomes a trap. A quick reality check. Not everyone with high emotional intelligence is dangerous. True empathy seeks balance. True empathy respects boundaries. True empathy doesn't benefit at your expense. Dark empathy always does.
If this topic interests you, if you want to understand psychology on a deeper level, not just the surface traits, but the hidden dynamics that shape human behavior, subscribe to the channel. We explore the psychological patterns most people never notice until they're already affected by them. How to protect yourself. The most powerful defense against dark empathy isn't suspicion, it's clarity. Pay attention to whether empathy comes with expectations, whether kindness feels conditional, whether emotional support is followed by pressure or guilt, whether your boundaries are subtly challenged over time. Understanding doesn't always mean safety. Sometimes it means strategy. Final thought. Dark empathy reminds us of an uncomfortable truth. The greatest psychological influence doesn't come from those who ignore emotions. It comes from those who understand them perfectly and choose to use them. So, next time someone understands you too well, ask yourself, do they support my growth or do they benefit from my vulnerability? Because in psychology, awareness isn't just power, it's protection.